Hey everyone, this channel has received a lot of new subscribers lately. They may not have seen the previous channel update video, so I'm going to cover some things I talked about in that video to get everyone up to speed. If you've already seen that video, or you're a long-time subscriber, you can skip to the moving forward section. Let's start at the beginning. I joined YouTube in the early days. Back then, YouTube was just a place to upload videos to share with your friends. There were no ads, no monetizing, and no algorithm. YouTube was basically like an image hosting site, but for videos. And that's what I used it for many years. I used it to share videos with my friends and family. As a matter of fact, there are still a few videos dating back to those early days. So for many years, my subscribers were all friends or family members. There was no need to describe what the channel was about, or what I was about, because they already knew me. But recently that has changed. After leaving the channel dormant for several years, I decided to revive it. I don't plan to become a professional YouTuber. For me, making YouTube videos is just a hobby. But it would be nice if the channel could support itself, or even support my other hobbies. So that's what I'm working toward. Currently, the channel makes no money at all. Actually, it costs me money. For example, I had to buy the camera and audio gear and the lighting equipment. Plus, it takes time to set up the lighting, do the filming, and then edit the video afterwards. It's a lot of work. When I film myself working on a project, the video making process makes it take twice as long. It would be great if I could get a return on that investment, because otherwise, it's just a money pit. The channel isn't big enough to be monetized by YouTube yet, but it's growing. The subscriber base has increased about 50% since the last channel update, so eventually it'll reach that point. But recently the algorithm decided to stop recommending 3 of the most popular videos on the channel, and as a result, channel traffic has been cut in half, and channel growth has suffered because of that. This also illustrates why I don't want to rely on YouTube monetization to support the channel. I've seen many other channels get demonetized with no warning. Their income literally disappeared overnight. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather work with sponsors and use crowdfunding sources like Patreon and Subscribestar. That said, a recent change in YouTube policy basically says they can run ads on your channel even if it isn't monetized. So basically, Google can make money off of you even if you aren't making any money yourself. I'm not sure what to think about that. Speaking of sponsors, Super Clean agreed to provide cleaning supplies for the channel. I do a lot of automotive work, so having a source for cleaning supplies is really helpful. Super Clean also agreed to do a giveaway. I had planned to do the giveaway when the channel reached 500 subscribers, but channel growth has slowed down and it may take a while to get there. That sucks. Okay, enough of that stuff. Let's talk about the projects. We'll start with the Fiero. I sold it a while back, but I think some people might find the content useful or entertaining. It was basically a street legal race car, and it was a lot of fun to drive. But I decided to replace it with something else. That's where the BMW comes in. The 3 Series BMW has a lot of things I look for in a project car. For example, it has the front engine rear-wheel drive layout and independent rear suspension. It also has lots of aftermarket support, and there's plenty of room in the engine bay for activities. It will eventually become a street legal race car just like the Fiero, but you'll have to be patient because it's a long-term project. The Jetta is my daily driver, so technically it's not a project car, but I call it a project car on YouTube because it helps bring traffic to the channel. I mainly do repairs and maintenance, with some minor upgrades here and there. That said, the Jetta is almost 20 years old and it's starting to show, so I might be replacing it sometime soon. When that happens, you'll see it here on the channel, so stay tuned. Long story short, this is a hobby channel. The channel itself is a hobby, and I use it to share my other hobbies. At this point, I have no plans to make a living off YouTube, but I would like for the channel to support itself and help support my other hobbies. The more support the channel gets, the better content I can make for you. Even if you don't have money to spare, you can support the channel by leaving a comment or clicking the like button. It really does help. It makes the algorithm recommend the videos to more people. If you watched the whole video, thank you. I hope you found it informative or interesting, and I'll see you in the next video.